Tottenham Hotspur shocked the footballing world with a resounding 4-0 victory over Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium. This was not just a heavy defeat for Pep Guardiola but also marked the first time in his managerial career that he has suffered 5 consecutive losses. Under the guidance of Ange Postecoglou, Tottenham exploited Manchester City's defensive weaknesses to devastating effect. Costly individual errors, particularly from Josko Gvardiol and Kyle Walker, saw the hosts repeatedly punished. In the opening goal, Dejan Kulusevski's clever play set up James Maddison, who volleyed home brilliantly. A mistake from Gvardiol in the 20th minute allowed Maddison to double Tottenham's lead after a slick combination with Son Heung-min. In the second half, Tottenham maintained their sharpness. Pedro Porro and Brennan Johnson each added a goal, completing Manchester City's nightmare. Notably, goalkeeper Guglielmo Vicario delivered a stellar performance, denying every attempt from City's attackers. The absence of Rodri left Manchester City's midfield lacking stability. Without their brain to orchestrate the play, Guardiola's side was easily exposed by Tottenham's counterattacks. This was the main factor behind the home team's collapse. Erling Haaland continued his poor form, missing several crucial chances. Meanwhile, Guardiola struggled to find solutions for his team's instability, despite making multiple substitutions in the second half. After the match, he admitted, "We made too many mistakes and did not deserve to win." This is not the first time Tottenham has been Guardiola's nemesis. Statistics show that Pep has lost to Tottenham 9 times in his career, more than against any other team. On the other hand, Postecoglou's tactics worked to perfection. Players like Kulusevski, Maddison, and Son Heung-min dominated the game, constantly applying pressure and capitalizing on every mistake from their opponents. Maddison, who celebrated his birthday with a brace, said, "This is an unforgettable day in my career." This defeat raises significant questions about Manchester City's competitiveness this season. They are now 5 points behind Liverpool in the Premier League standings, having played 1 game more. The poor run of form also sees them in a tough spot in the Champions League after a 4-1 loss to Sporting Lisbon. Can Manchester City recover from this setback? With a demanding schedule ahead, including a Champions League clash with Feyenoord and a top-of-the-table showdown against Liverpool on December 1st, Guardiola and his players face immense pressure. If they fail to regain their form quickly, a trophyless season could become a harsh reality. This is not just a simple defeat but a warning sign for Manchester City. They must urgently address their mentality, tactics, and finishing ability if they are to avoid turning the 2024-25 season into a disaster. Tottenham has laid bare Manchester City's fatal flaws, and now the biggest question is whether Pep Guardiola has the resolve to guide his team back to winning ways.